Hi friends, this is Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions. We've got another bonus video about the new Chief Architect Premier X11 beta version. Today I want to talk about line types and polylines. Let's get started. So line types is not a new thing, but we have a new thing in line types called line type management, line style management. We've always been able to draw lines, input lines, lines with arrows, etc., disconnect edges from polylines, and now we have line style management. You can find this in the drop-down as a child. Whoops, let's not show that yet. As a child tool of the line, or you can go into CAD lines, line style management in the through the menus. Through this, you can see kind of like if you hit V on your keyboard and had CAD block management, this is the line style management. You can see what line styles are loaded in this file. We have everything from solid, hidden, center lines, ISO lines, hot water, leach lines, etc., telephone lines, you name it, controlled here. And you can move these lines up and down in their selection of what's visible, what's available when you open the dialog box, the line specification dialog box, and see what style you want here. What order do you want these listed as? We've got a lot here. I may not need all of these line styles, and so I might want to get rid of them in my template. For me, I really don't care. I might just hang on to them for now. But you know how in section view, I did a video, and I'll put a card up there referring back to it, at regarding the steel mesh libraries in which I draw different line types at different sizes, and I use in my section view to show my steel mesh this line type, my welded wire mesh. I use this line type in my library, and I offer that as a free download on my website. But that's not visible here in this line style. What I can do is I can actually go to my library, and I can pick large, medium, or small. Steel mesh, I'm going to choose small for this moment, and just click on that and drag, draw a line. Now when I go into my line style management, it is present all the way down at the bottom. I don't want it all the way down at the bottom, so I'm going to select it and move up. I'm going to have to do a lot of clicking moving up, but you get the point, is that it can be up near the top where I typically would want to see it because I use it a lot. And I might leave this in my template file so that it's always present and ready to use. I don't have to go to my libraries to find this line type. We're almost there. I don't need it at the top. I probably want it right down here. And interesting, an invisible line is part of this. It's a system line style. An invisible line? I wonder what you use that for. Anywho, I'm going to put this steel mesh down below center line. I'm going to put invisible down below steel mesh. Because I actually would use these probably more. And center line, I'm going to move up here, like so. Okay. I typically use dash dot as my center line, not that one, but that's how they call it. All right. Now that's set, right? I can just double click on this line here, change my line style, go to my line specification dialog box, click on line style, and select, there it is right there. There's my invisible line. There's my steel mesh line. Click OK. I didn't have to go back to the library. It's already loaded, kind of like the CAD block management. It's loaded into the file now. Next, I want to, that's line styles, line style management. Next, I wanted to show you this with a polyline. Let's say, for instance, we've, for some reason, broken these edges of the polyline, which you can see are broken by this diamond shape handle right there. The red square indicates that this is the active edge of the polyline. Or maybe I've created an odd shape of line here with this L coming around, and I don't need this down here any longer, and so I'm going to move it back in line with this. And I want to be able to pull, oh, no, I don't want that. Again, I want to pull down this whole edge. Typically, we'd have to grab this diamond and drop it over here onto the corner to kind of remove, if you will, that break. In X11 now we have this tool right down here. When the polyline is selected, I'll highlight this, this tool that they call Simplify Polyline. When I click on that, that break in the middle of the line is going to go away. Now my bottom line is connected, selected, and it's all one piece. You know, I don't need this funky little shape anymore. I'm going to bring this down like that. And bring this one down. And you know what? I'll bring them all down like that. And I don't need these breaks either up on the top. So again, simplify polyline. And now I've got a polyline that just has 4 edges. Again, if I'm going to hit the number 3 on my keyboard, I'm going to break these. Oh, got number 3 again, number 3 again, number 3, number 3, number 3, number 3. So simplify polyline right down here. And now I've got 4 edges. If I break this, remember, what I can do is pull that out to meet that. Maybe that's my addition. I don't need to show that anymore because we're not going that direction. We're going to go in this direction, but I want to, oh, we're going to expand this whole, no, I don't want that to happen. I'm going to simplify polyline, and there you go. That's the bonus tip for today. This hashtag X11 new features project has been a fun one for me. I hope you've learned something new. I've seen many people are excited about the new X11 version as well. This project has taken me some time and some effort, and these videos do take a little bit of cost. So I'm going to be sharing and uploading a Patreon channel. I will let you know the information as soon as that is ready. I would appreciate the encouragement if you can give me a little support each month, part of a Starbucks cup of coffee. I would love that. Appreciate the input and the feedback that you all have been giving me, so be watching for that. If you would, drop some support right now. Thumbs up, subscribe, check out my website. Contact me if you've got any questions, whether that's Facebook, YouTube, or my website. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.